Welcome back, everybody. It is Dread BC with if, a non-storm list that is probably my favorite of the control lists that have been out there in recent memory. The quest today, 30 black or green spells. We're just going to be focusing on the black main. I could re-roll this and try to get a different one, but honestly, I don't really mind that much. If I run a few games with this and finish it, great. If not, maybe I'll just try it another time. What we're looking at, oh my goodness, excuse me. Sorry, I had a vanilla Coke Zero here, and I've been a little bit gassy. So what we're looking at here is Omniscience Mill. I believe I saw this on Ali's stream. For those of you who realize I'm obviously a big fan of Ali and Trazi, but he credited the deck to BBD, and I don't know who actually started it, but this deck is super fun, and it's poised well against the mono red, which that just, whoo boy, does that speak to me. So, well, the point of the deck, I'm not going to go over everything. The point of the deck is to use Dovin's Acuity and cast all your instants on your main phase to get value from Dovin's Acuity's second clause there. Enters the battlefield, gain 2 life, draw a card, but then when you do cast an instant during your main phase, it comes back to your hand. Anyone who's been playing this game knows what this card does at this point because it's starting to really gain popularity, and this deck is super well poised. So now it's top to bottom. Opt, cheap instant draw. Revitalize, cheap instant draw, gain life. One search for Azcanta. This deck doesn't actually need more than one. I've rarely, I don't think in all the times I've played it I've actually ever flipped search for Azcanta, but when you do, it gets really good. 4 Moment of Craving, oh, so good, so very, very good. And not just for the mono red matchup. This is great for big red, for Gruul, for, I mean, anything that runs creatures. Obviously, even if it's a huge creature like a 6/6, if you Moment of Craving to draw your to bring your Acuities back to hand, you're fine. Skipping over one thing, going to Mortify here, one of the best removals that are in standard right now. 1 of Chemister's Insight, 3 Mastermind's Acquisition. Gotta always be careful that you don't run 4. I almost killed myself with it, thinking that I had the 4th, but luckily enough I had just enough cards in my deck to make it work. 3 Vraska's Contempts, 4 of the Kaya's Wrath, 1 Immortal Sun main deck, and 1 Omniscience. Now the and the main win con is this Psychic Corrosion. So you get Omniscience down, and then you can cast Dovin's Acuity for free. Get 2 or 3 of those going, then you say cast Chemister's Insight for free. You draw 2 cards, you mill them 4, Dovin's Acuity returns to hand, 1, 2, 3 of them, then you draw more cards with Dovin's Acuity, gain more life, mill more cards. That's the name of the game right there. Then, if what's in the main deck is not enough, it rarely is, we go into the sideboard for our toolbox. 1 more Omniscience in case the first one doesn't stick. An Overflowing Insight for a big fat draw 7 at free, by the way, if you use Omniscience. Nezahal for the control matchup. Immortal Sun in case the first one dies and we're playing against a lot of Planeswalkers. It is not unheard of that people are scared of this card. Ethereal Absolution to get stuff out of graveyards. The, what's it called? Gaia's Blessing. Probably a good target for this one. Maybe, I mean, this is poised really well against other things as well. Tokens, Adonto Vanguard dies immediately to this thing. Just that's probably my favorite use for it so far, is just to kill Adonto Vanguard. It's real expensive, but it does it. In Bolas's Clutches, haven't used this yet. Steal a Planeswalker, steal a large creature like a Hydroid Crassus or something like that. Eldest Reborn, good against the Niv Mizzet matchup, other Planeswalkers. Mirari Conjecture, if we need to redraw stuff from our graveyard, like if we accidentally use our last Masterminds and we need to get it back, this is one way to do so. But, of course, you have to Masterminds to get this, so this will allow you to use it more than once. Cleansing Nova, if things get really hairy and we need to destroy a bunch of artifacts and enchantments, hopefully we're not destroying our Dovins with that. Ixalan's Binding as a one-off to shut off a card completely. Cry the Carnarium, another great thing to get against certain matchups. Not a lot of recursion, but this takes care of Gutter Bones, stuff along those lines. 1 more Psychic Corrosion in case the first one dies. Clear the Mind, absolutely necessary. I almost wanted to run 2 in case one gets countered. Shuffling your graveyard back into your library and then drawing a card. It's sorcery speed, so it doesn't trigger Dovins, but that's okay. the one of negate and the one of duress. Duress to make sure that you land your Omniscience. So, the hard matchup for this is the other Esper control that runs counterspell, sinister sabotage, absorb, stuff along those lines. You don't care about your life total, but they have a really good late game against you. Alright, we have a turn... well, we could make it a turn 2 search for Azcanta. We've got all of our colors, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Plus this swamp allows all of these to come into play untapped. God, I love the check lands. Actually, it allows all of them but Glacial Fortress to come in untapped. So I'm going to open with Glacial Fortress and then Swamp. That way we've got access to all colors. Once our opponent decides whether or not to keep, he goes first, so we are actually on the draw. Not the most exciting hand, but still worth keeping. This search for Azcanta is going to help a lot. He's playing a Vivian Avatar. Could he be aggro? He's playing green. That points to aggro for sure. Gruel. Yep, looks like hard Gruel to me. And he's slow rolling it, not getting in for 2. That's not bad. Alright, we've got the Mortify for things such as Cinder Vines or the Call of the Wild. Alright. Or Rhythm of the Wild, not Call of the Wild. Speaking of, we're going to hold the Mortify specifically for that. I think I can probably start graveyarding these tap lands, because we're going to draw a ton of lands in this deck, and leave it as such. We want to hurry up and get to our Dovins as soon as possible. However, if he plays Rhythm, I'm just going to destroy it outright. Sure, it resolves. Yeah. Sega Day. That can't stay. That's a big problem for us, because we do stuff on our main phase as much as possible. That's going to be too slow. Get stuff in the graveyard. Alright. Want to opt first. Sure. Take another opt. Put this one in the graveyard. Cast this. Let's revitalize. Still trying to get... I do need that. So we're going to put a stop on upkeep here. Depending on what happens this turn, we may revitalize, we may Kaya's Wrath. Okay, rhythm number 2. No follow-up, though. I think I need to Wrath here. What's in our graveyard? 6? Well, maybe not, because that does transform it, but it's tapped, isn't it? Or is it? No, it's not tapped, but it's blue only, so we would need to Wrath now if we're going to. Yeah, we're going to library this for sure. Alright, draw... Next turn, I think we're going to start the nonsense. Let's see, wait a second. What can we do here? If we Acuity, we go to 10, 3, 6. It is not unheard of that they could... Yeah, we're just gonna Wrath now. Okay, let's this flips Azcanta next turn regardless. Unless he runs the red-green spell that removes cards from your graveyard. Pro tip, I don't think there is one. Let me turn off those notification sounds. I apologize. Alright. Siege Gang. Oh, God. That's going to be a prob. Taking 4. Yeah, we think we can graveyard that. We need to get up into... Okay. This man had this deck, or this game, pretty well in hand. I'm guessing he was on a red-green spell quest. Probably just finished it up and said, here, have the game. It was very nice of him. He was probably going to win. Or maybe I just wasn't playing fast enough, I'm not sure. I mean, I'll take a victory, I guess. Razgriz is our opponent. We have got a great hand here. It's going to be a somewhat slow opener. Looks like we're playing the Guild Gates. I think we're pretty well poised against Guild Gates. With Vraska's Contempt to take care of their recurring things. Alright, would love to draw Mortify, because I have a feeling we're going to be seeing Guild Summit soon. And by soon I mean right now. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. It is going to be Guild Summon because he's going to tap the Plaza, tap one of these, and then use the Guild Summon to tap. Okay. Guild Summon. I'm going to opt and see if I can find a Mortify. Swamp is not going to be a Mortify. I've already got one. No, Search for Azcanta works, though. There's a one of them. Starting to see it early a lot. That's nice. Do I search or do I get the Acuity going? Probably going to go ahead and get... They're not pressuring us, so let's go ahead and search. Besides, if we have to, we can Wrath next turn. I don't think we're going to have to, but we'll see. Binding is fine. That is just dandy, because that is much better than him binding our Dovin's Acuity for sure. Speaking of, let's go ahead and run it out there. If he's got another binding, so be it. Can't do much about it. And did we miss a land drop there? Oh, that's unfortunate. No, wait. I'm sorry. I don't think we did. He should be ahead by one. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well. Mortify. Let's go ahead and bring the Acuity back. Yeah, I'll take that action. Go ahead and get this moving. That's at 2. I do want to opt now. I want my lands. I mean, it's a land. I gotta take it, right? I can't just start binning lands when I need them. Alright. No Planeswalkers in this deck, so all that is more card draw, which he's got a ton of, and that's going to play right into our mill. We like this. We just have to figure out how he's trying to beat us. Elvish Rejuvenator is a way to beat us, but I don't think it's the way to beat us. Need to draw more blue sources. I'm looking now. We only have the one. Hopefully search will allow us to get stuff moving. Alright, another Ixalan's Binding. Search will not be helping us as much as we hoped. But let's run the Dovins out now. Maybe we can shock if we need to. Yeah, we will actually. Pay the 2 life. Play the Dovins. Draw it back. Alright, now we got a land next turn if we need to Mastermind. If he has another Ixalan's Binding, we can Masterminds, grab a Mortify, get rid of Ixalan's Binding. Alright, perfect. He's going to spend all of his turns just taking care of our Acuities. And we're going to even get one back. And the Gatebreaker Ram, which is an 8/8, not too terrifying. Next turn, I assume he's going to attack for some large... Oh, look at there. I'm just going to get it for free anyway. So, Mortify the Binding. Yes, I think I'm going to take that action. Expansion? Okay. He's going to kill our other Acuity. Not a bad play. Not a bad play. I like that. This is during the main phase, but... Yeah, okay. He got one of them. That's cool. We got 3 others. We got 3 others. Not even worried. And then we draw a land. Can't play another land because we've already played one this turn. That's how Magic works. I want to save the Contempt, so I think we just go Wrath here. Or do we Insight, draw it back, gain some life next turn? I think that's probably fine. No, well, I don't want to Insight now. What do we have in the sideboard that's really good against them? Nothing at the moment. I actually think I'm going to just Wrath. It's not going to get a whole heck of a lot better, you know, and plus I can Masterminds up another one if necessary. Alright, we're down to 36 cards. 35. Remember, we are here to mill. We are not here to Planeswalker them out. Gate Colossus, perfect. We've got the response for you. And it is not Kaya's Wrath, as a matter of fact. It is Vraska's Contempt. Get out of this game. Got a response? He's got something. Maybe not. dive down? That'd be hilarious. Alright. Maybe a counterspell for this? Nope. Gain 2 life. Draw a card. Moment of Craving is not terrible. It's good against Gates Ablaze if they have a ram out. That's a fun interaction a lot of folks forget. Moment of Craving can kill the largest ram if they use Gates Ablaze. Alright, you've got a Rejuvenator, my friend, and that's a great target for Moment of Craving. Alright. Archway Angel, your life total is so ridiculously irrelevant. I am just fine with this. Okay. And we've got 8 mana. 9. I think we can... Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's one option. It's Masterminds. Searching my library for something if he allows it. I keep thinking he's got a counterspell. Like, they do run negates. I know this for sure. Alright. Omniscience. Moment of Craving on the Rejuvenator. Take the action. He's got an instant in hand. I don't know what it is. I'm waiting to see. Pay 2 life. Acuity. Alright, there's our 10th land. I think next turn I'm actually going to... How many Masterminds? We just do the one, right? Yeah, okay. I think next turn I'm going to Mastermind for... maybe a Duress. I'm worried about a counterspell. We're not under pressure. We're at 30 life. He's at 25 or 25 life, essentially. Maybe 24? Yep. 23? Well done. Alright. Vraska's is a great one there. Okay, so we could Masterminds for... I don't want to run out the Omniscience right now. I honestly don't think it's a good play. I'm going to hold open... Maybe. I mean, maybe it's not. Well, we could run it out. If it gets countered, we can Masterminds for the next one. If he's going to counter something, it's going to be this, for sure, right? Well, maybe not. Draw 2. Taking the action. Sure. I'm going to Masterminds from outside the game. Because I want to go ahead and get Clear the Mind. He's really looking at something. I don't know what he's got, but it's making me not nervous, but kind of, I guess vigilant is the word. Clear the Mind. Targeting myself. Expansion? Sure. You got it, man. You even get to draw first. Growth Spiral it is. I bet he's looking for a negate. Alright. Moment of Craving works. Well, first, we Dovins. Okay, no response time on that one. Let's Dovins again. -2 on this. Return these back. Taking the actions. Acuity for free. Acuity for free. Kaya's Wrath is nice. I can actually just kill that, but I don't think I need to worry about it right now. Give that a -2, -2. Yeah, we're going to take those back. What we need to draw now is a Mastermind, so we can make sure we get our Psychic Corrosion going. We'll take another one of these, though. Do we mortify his thing? Or do we mortify the Excellence? No, we'll just mortify his Guild Summit. That way if he has like a growth spiral, he's not going to draw off of it. I don't think he does, though. Everything seems to be happening instantly. I think he's out of stuff to do. We need to find our... That Masterminds basically seals this game. With 35 cards, yeah, we're going to be fine. Plus our life total is so high. We could pass the turn 3 times and they couldn't kill us. Alright, well, let's Revitalize. Game 3, draw a card. Game 3, draw 4 cards, if you will. Taking the action. Vraska's Contempt. It's another one to trigger our Acuities. As if we needed another one. Now, see, we got Ops now, too, so it's just never ending. Now, I know this deck runs Masterminds because I've cast a couple. Oh, let's opt. This will get us closer. We'll take them up. Take an action. There it is. Alright. Search for a card outside the game. Put it into my hand. It's going to be Psychic Corrosion. Alright, if you were looking for our win con, you just saw it, buddy. And there goes some Rams. I believe we have another Psychic Corrosion main deck, too. Yeah, we do, because we haven't seen it yet. There it is. Get this over with a little bit more speed, if you will. We can go ahead and Vraska's this now. I wish I could just take all action on these. Alright, it's out of the game. I'm getting more life. I know the cards are bouncing all over the place down here. So I'm going to do one thing right quick. Gameplay auto order. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. So he's got a Gaia's Blessing. So, that means we need another... That is going to be an issue, isn't it? Alright, he's hit the next Gaia's Blessing here. Did they get us? Not necessarily. Wonder how many he runs if I'm just hitting the same one over and over again. Need to find another Mastermind. That's what we're looking for. Should be okay once we do. I'll have to pass the turn to do it, though. That's the problem. God, if we don't find one soon, we actually might not be able to win. Just gonna do this now. Still need to find it. There we go. Okay. Choose a card from outside the game. This is where we get Mirari Conjecture. Mirari is going to be cast for free. I'm going to return Vraska's Contempt. And then end the turn. Don't need that. Don't need Wrath. Don't need that. Probably don't need Immortal Sun. We're about to get all these back anyway, so it's less important. Resolves. Growth Spiral. Oh, get Guild Summit. Totally fine. Yeah, that's cool. This is where he's going to be searching for a Mortify or an Ixalan's Binding, I'm guessing. Gate Colossus. Totally kosher. Rejuvenator's fine. Ram is fine. He's a biggin. It's still going to take him like 9 turns to kill us. Angel is also fine. You're going to have a buttload of life, aren't you, buddy? He's got less than we do still. I love it. Alright. Pass. And my turn. What do we got? Looking for Masterminds. We're going to graveyard that. Yes, we're going to transform. Alright. Okay. I'm going to bring back Clear the Mind. We're going to cast Clear the Mind targeting ourselves. We're just going to do this now. If he counters it, it's going to save us a bunch of time. Okay, Growth Spiral it is. Alright. I think now we are good to go. Guys, Blessing is fine. Alright, hit it again. Opt. Take that action. Take that action. Take that action. To the bottom, we need a Mastermind. Not a Mastermind. Alright. Hydroid Crisis. Alright, he got a big guy in his graveyard over there. Alright. Still missing the Masterminds. We're going for Ethereal Absolution. In case it wasn't clear. Sure. I don't know why I keep doing this, but not ending turn yet, thank you. The 4th Dovin's Acuity. Resolves. Let's Wrath now. Go ahead and get it out of our hand. A little less to worry about. Mortify that. Bring him back. Make sure you only hit the take action 4 times. We're at the end step at this point. Just waiting for it to all go off. We do not want to end the turn. We want to draw Masterminds so we can get that shit out of their graveyard. It's coming soon, though. 22 cards left. A good chance I'm going to hit it here shortly. There it is. Don't hit it this time. Don't hit it this time. Sweet. Alright, Masterminds. Absolution. Cast it for free. Alright. It's coming here soon. We're going to Mortify. Actually, no, wait, I'm sorry. We don't need to use the Mortify yet. We'll see if an emergency happens. We're going to Revitalize. Taking the actions. Alright. I think he realized that that Ethereal Absolution was going to end the game. This was not just a loop and I wasn't just fucking with him. I was going to actually be able to remove that thing from his graveyard. He was not going to be winning that turn. Whew. Now that was a grind. My goodness. Jesus H. I think I got one more in me. 2 games, half an hour. Jesus. I'm going to take a break from talking here. Just rambling on the whole time. Just reading off cards as they flip over. Ugh. Whew. Love this deck, though. I'm noticing my chair is squeaking a little bit. I hope that's not being picked up by the microphone. Playing as Demus or Dimus. Not sure which it is. Look at this hand. This is beautiful. I mean, perfect. Yeah, we're keeping the shite out of this one. The only thing that can make this go bad is if we're playing against someone that has counterspells. Watch it be mono blue. I don't know what the mono blue matchup is like. I haven't actually played against them. But I do know Gruul. I do know a turn 1 land or elf when I see it. Well, let's go ahead and keep playing these shock lands. I don't need a Moment of Craving that. I'm going to steal Dovin's Acuity. Alright, Rhythm of the Wild it is. Probably going to take some damage, but that's okay. Oh, shit, I forgot to do... No, because we might end up wrathing next turn. That's fine. Yeah, we're just going to pass. If I feel like I need to Revitalize, I can. But I think I'm just going to rely on the Acuity and try and save as much life as possible. This is going to make him want to play a larger creature. Maybe a... best thing he could have right now would be the Phoenix, I think. Pelt Collector is not the best thing he could have right now. He gave it haste? Oh, because he had a follow-up to give it +1/+1. Okay. Not a bad play. Alright. Alright. Getting in with both there. My turn it is. Let's go ahead and play the Acuity. Game 2 life, draw a card. I don't think we're going to die next turn. I could be wrong. I see him stuck on 2 lands, though, and I'm less worried about it. A Wrath would have probably gotten him pretty good there. Totally fine with this line. Yep. Boom. Well played. Okie dokie. See, I could gain 3, potentially 5 this turn if I hit a land. If I don't hit a land, I gain 3, and I'm really hurting. So I'm going to Wrath. He can play his dude. That's fine. We'll be a little more in control. I really wish I'd hit that land there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Luckily, we play everything on our turn. Coming in for 4. Wham! Oh, good. That's what we needed to see. Alright. Gain the life. Take the action. Well, we could Moment of Craving, or I could just pay the 2, gain the 2 back, take 4. No, we need to kill that thing. Yeah, we'll pay the 2. This could be a mistake. Do we die next turn if they don't? We'll kill that. I mean, not with 3 mana. I don't think he can do 8 damage with 3 mana. Harpooner is quite gonna kill us. Shit. Does he have the burn spell? That was a great spell. That was a good play right there. I like that. We'll Dovin's Acuity. We need to hit a land real bad. That is not a land. We have no choice but to do this. If he's got another one, we are dead. Do we get the good game? Yep. That's going to just about do it. I'll scoop it in here. Well, that crawl harpooner is... I should never have let that thing survive as long as I did. That was my fault. I'm not ending on that. I now know the interaction between those two, and I know better than to let it happen. I will no longer be waiting for the Dovins when they have that on the board. My mistake. That is called learning. I actually didn't expect that. That was a pretty good play, though. I got to admit, I like that. Crawl Harpooner and Galta is a good interaction, but I really like that too. That's a good way to get in there hard. Oops, I clicked away, so I didn't get the intro sound there. Playing against ETL4 or ET14, not sure. It's a hand, I guess. Alright, if I get another email saying that my Dropbox is closing, I do not give a shit. I have not given a shit about Dropbox since I used it in like 2011. Alright, that is an Is It Guildgate. Is it actual Guildgates or is it... It is Guildgates, okay. Let's go ahead and get the search going. Because we know this could be a long one. We are poised well to kill every creature they play. As far as I know, they only run like 14 creatures. They'll run 4 Gate Colossus, 4 Rams, maybe 4 Hydroid Crassus. We can graveyard that, I believe. Start getting stuff in there. Okay. There's tap. Still looking for Dovins. We got 2 Masterminds though, so that's nice. Circuitous Route. I had a moment the other day where I was questioning the English language. Circuitous. It's got the word circuit in it, but it's pronounced circuitous based on the what the dictionary says. I'm going to Revitalize to draw. Okay, that's cool. And graveyard that land, even though we still need them, because I don't think we're going to have a hard time hitting lands. Yeah, see? Good example. I'm actually going to go ahead and just keep that one. We're still pretty well poised. If they play a creature, we can kill it. If we have to Mastermind for something, we can. That Gate Colossus is not a surprise. Do they have a second one? That's exactly what we needed. See? The thing about Magic is, it's easy if you just draw what you need when you need it. Like, that's all you have to do. I don't know why people complain that this game is hard. That, of course, is a complete joke. Can you kill that yet? We're at 5. We could put 1 more in the graveyard next turn, or this turn. It'll take at least 2 turns to flip that. There's the big ol' Karasis. 5/5. I think we're going to have to library that one, unfortunately. Then there's tapped. 1, 2, 3, 6. We need 4 more lands. God, we're so far away still. I'm still going to hold this for Guild Summit, even though that does help mill them. No, I think I'm going to go ahead and Mortify this to put the 6th and then 7th the start of next turn and flip Azcanta. Yeah, that works. Go ahead and kill that outright. Because I can still Wrath if necessary. Be something I don't need. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, 1 more turn. Alright. Need to hit this and draw a land. If we draw a land, I'm just going to play Land Wrath. As long as it's not an island. Excuse me. Alright. Abilities on the stack. Not much you can do about it. Okay, well, there's another one at least. Need a land. That's a land. And it's tapped. We're at 7. Go spiral. They're at 106 lands. I'm at 29. If they attack this turn, I'm still over where I started. Fine with it. Yep, I need it. Sorry to say. Acquisition. Do we acquisition now? Well, couldn't hurt. Probably grab Clear the Mind. Could just grab Negate. Let's just grab Clear the Mind for now. That way we've got it. Don't have to worry about it. I can take 8 more this turn, no problem. That's number 7 in the graveyard. If we draw a land next turn, we go Omniscience. Oh yes. Please be a land. Land on top. Graveyard. Transform. Land. Not a land. Wait a minute. I just put that in the graveyard. I didn't say to draw that. Stupid game. Game's stupid. Doesn't even listen. So. Wrath. Seems the play. Negate. Sure. Got it. Wrath. No response. Always like to point that out. No response time, even. Alright, he's going to get his boys back here. You got it. Now, do you have the draw spell? Or do we have to wait a couple more turns? Land, ho! Alright, so... we can Masterminds for a draw spell. An instant draw spell, and then get it going. I think that's the way to go here. Masterminds, choose one, search for a card that I own inside the library. Let's make it the safest one possible. Revitalize. I like Revitalize. Gain 3 life. Draw 3 cards. Draw a card! Play it, please. Draw a card. Oh my goodness, we actually hit it. We hit something. Alright. Mortify our own enchantment. Yeah, I'm sure. Because we're going to be dodging. Dovin said, I am quicker than your Mortify, sir. Gain 2 life. Draw a card. Oh my goodness, we drew another one. Give me another Dovins too. That'd be sweet. Moment of Craving with no targets. We still need to go ahead and hit... Yep. I'll do it again if I can. Take action. Take action. Come on, don't miss. Don't miss. Don't miss. We missed. Okay. Clear the Mind we can wait on. If they play a creature, which they're going to, we can Moment of Craving it. We're back at 28. Colossus? Indeed. Pass. Pass. My turn. That was not scary. See? Y'all were worried. I wasn't worried. No reason to... Oh my god, can we please just hit some lands? Alright, take action. It gets -2/-2, and I gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Dovins. Come on, man. Do your thing. There we go. Now we're talking. Opt. We're looking for Psychic Corrosion or another Dovins, just to make sure we get more hits. Not a Plains, as a matter of fact. Mortify works. We're down to 23 cards. They're at 36. We've still got it, technically. We don't even have to clear the mind necessarily, but we're going to if we have to. Let's go ahead and Moment of Craving again. Alright. Are we going to kill a Gate Colossus with 4 Moments of Craving, or have I already used one? I can't remember. I'm glad that creature is so big, though, because it allows me to keep casting it without using my other spells. Well, let's draw 2 more. Still need to hit one of them Psychic Corruptions. Corrosion. Psychic Corrosion. Fuck. English is hard. Well. Taking it. Yep. Affirmative. Not what we're looking for. Could we find it? Nope. Not this time. There's still a 4th Dovins in here. Oh my gosh, we're actually going to kill it with these? That is perfect. 13 cards. We've got to be drawing it soon here. I mean, come on, really? This is the last chance we have to use this one, so I might as well. Glad we got Clear the Mind when we did. There it is. Right on schedule. We're going to go ahead and get these Acuities going and maximize value from those. Ooh, he has Ixalan's bindings too. We passed turn, he could have bound our thing. Let's go ahead and Clear the Mind. Target me. We're still going to look for Masterminds just in case. I believe he's going to be wishing us the good game. Alright. He saw how it works. That's how it works. Well, I think 47 minutes of this is probably going to be all you need to see. And if you'll notice, we actually managed to cast 30 black spells. I think 24 of them were Moment of Craving, because we were able to cast it so much. To kill a Gate Colossus with Moment of Craving, I mean, is there a better feeling? I love this deck. It runs very efficiently, and it runs a piss load of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4 full play sets, 16, 20, 22, 25, 26. It runs 26, and heck, I probably would have cut that down to 25 just to put another Psychic Corrosion or another Opt main deck, something like that. But I just decided to run it exactly as is, aside from I think I was missing a couple of the... No, I've got the Hallowed Fountain. This might be like card for card exactly what it was. The sideboard does run 1 Sanguine Sacrament. Yeah, gain twice X life and keep yourself from milling. You cannot mill as long as this is in your, as long as you're able to keep drawing it, you can just keep casting it. So, but yeah, this one is just a huge hitter against the red decks. You know, if you have to pass turn back to them, then cast this. And it's also an instant. I did not realize it. It triggers your Dovins. This was in the sideboard though, so you search for it. You gain a piss load of life. You bring your Dovins back to your hand, pass the turn back to red with no fear. I mean, this is just... it's wonderful. I don't remember what I put in there in its place. I don't think it was Nezahal. It might have been another Psychic Corrosion. No. Maybe Ixalan's Binding? I'm not sure. I know I put something in here in place of it, and I don't remember what it was. But, anywho, that is the deck. That is how it runs, and we had a pretty good run today, I'd say. I rather enjoyed this. Don't know what kind of tier placement this is, but if you're running up against a lot of mono red like I was, and haven't been for the past few days, strangely enough, I've actually been enjoying Magic again for the past few days because I haven't seen any of that crap. But yeah, if you're running up against a lot of mono red, this is the deck for you. We had one bad deck, or one bad run against aggro, and that's because he ran perfect cards against us and I misplayed. Just remember, Mortify, even if you're not getting Dovin's value out of it, get rid of that stupid Rhythm of the Wild. That's it. That's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have fun running the deck. I would ask for suggestions on how to make this better, but this not being my deck, you know what? I'll take suggestions anyway. Direct them toward Ollie or BBD, and yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you run it, good luck, although you might not need it. This thing is so damn efficient. And yeah, take care of yourselves and enjoy the game.